Hello and welcome our blood viewers to RTD's News English edition. As usual, we bring to you the major and top highlights of tonight. Second phase of the forum on the new dynamics of the party RPP. And on the international scene in Palestine, Gaza has quite simply become uninhabitable, says UN humanitarian coordinator. Those were the major and top highlights. Welcome back to our newsroom, our beloved viewers. The People's Rally for Progress (RPP) party is continuing its forum aimed at reinvigorating its governing bodies, which began on December 23rd. This morning, RPP Vice President Mr. Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed led the second phase of the forum on the party's new dynamics, which focused on revitalizing the RPP's axis, considered to the cornerstone of the RPP party. The proceedings of this innovative forum brought together this morning in the conference room of the People's Palace, on the one hand, the party's executive, including the Secretary General and his deputy, Mr. Ilyas Musa Dawale and Mahmoud Ali Yusuf, respectively, as well as leaders of the commission organizing the forum, Ali Abdi Farah and Muna Usman Aden, and on the other hand, the members of the executive committee, hundreds of members of the party's central committee, ministers, deputies, and local elected representatives who are members of the RPP, personalities from civil society, elected delegates from the annexes, elected delegates from the party's National Youth League, and elected delegates from associations and social professional organizations close to the party, as well as a large number of supporters. After the official speeches focusing on the telematics of this meeting, the executive board and supporters met in a closed session to hold lively discussions on the missions and remit of the party's annexes. Supporters and party executives alike engaged in highly constructive discussions, debating head-on with the sole aim of improving the position of the annexes in civil society so that the party can keep pace with the change our people are undergoing. The comrades of the party in power promise to continue the discussions in the weeks and days ahead. During the People's Rally for Progress RPP's Parties Forum, key official speeches were delivered, with the first address presented by the RPP Vice President Mr. Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed. In his speech, he emphasized the virtual role of the party's annexes, highlighting them as the cornerstone of the RPP. He also set the tone for discussions on revitalizing these annexes, acknowledging their significance in shaping the party's dynamics. Following the Vice President, the floor was then taken by the General Secretary of the RPP, Mr. Ilyas Musa Dawale. In his official speech, he delved into the organizational aspects of the party and its governing bodies. As the Secretary General, he provided insights into the strategic vision of the RPP and its commitment to adapting to the evolving needs of the people. Addressing the party's executive and supporters, he outlined the objectives of the forum and stressed the importance of collaboration and constructive discussions in reinvigorating the party. The Secretary General of the Ministry of Health, Mr. Mohammed Ali Mohammed, chaired the workshop to develop a roadmap for the reinforcement of and extension of DHIS2 in the Republic of Djibouti. As part of the modernization of the direction of information on health, the Djibouti government has chosen DHIS2 as the main integrated digital system for the collection, storage, and analysis of routine health data, epidemiological surveillance of diseases, individuals, or events according to the frequencies defined by the various protocols, and started operational manuals. The HIS2 have been in place since 2019 and is seen as the most promising system for integrating, managing, analyzing, and presenting health data for decision-making within the health sector. Thus, the general objective was to develop a budget roadmap for the reinforcement and extension of DHIS2 in Djibouti. With the realization of these various points, elaboration of the roadmap of the reinforcement and extension of DHIS2 with a chronogram of the activities. An emotional ceremony took place at the General High School in Oboch to pay tribute to the brotherly people of Palestine. Led by the senior students and their Arabic teacher, Madam Hassan Muhammad Ali, this vibrant tribute which paid to the people of Gaza who have been living through painful times for almost 2 months now. The event was full swing with sketches and poems prepared by the students that moved the guests to tears. The ceremony was attended by local authorities and parents who expressed their admiration for the students' energy. Let's listen now to one of the students' heartfelt poem made in homage to our brothers in Palestine.
Beloved Palestine, we can't let you cry until forever. When this bloodshed going to stop? Lot of innocent children are dying. Teenagers in hide in fear. People are hopeless. This is all because of Israel's occupation. Yes, they must endure Israel's bombing. Do I wish to destroy my enemy that haven't been clear? Destroy all these evil who occupied my land. Islam world need to come together, or this war will go on forever. Israel want Al-Aqsa, so they criticize and accuse that we certainly refuse. Only with Israelis, the Palestinians want peace, only with Israelis release. Enough is enough. Where a father could finally raise in peace, where a child can silently sleep. Palestine is my country, and it will stay mine. Free Palestine.
And still, in the international scene now, the Gaza Strip has quite simply become uninhabitable. Alarmed the United Nations Humanitarian Affairs Chief about the Palestinian territory, violent clashes broke out today, Saturday, at the entrance to Al-Maghzi camp in the central Gaza Strip, and Israeli bombardments in the south are killing children. At least 162 Palestinians have been killed and 296 wounded in the last 24 hours as Israeli forces continued their attacks on the besieged Gaza Strip. Since October 7, the Israeli army has killed 22,600 Palestinians and wounded more than 57,910. Winter is well and truly here. From the polar cold and heavy snowfalls in Northern Europe to recurrent flooding in the UK, France and Germany and Sweden, the polar cold snap that hit Northern Europe caused major disruption. Up to 1,000 cars and trucks were stranded on the freeway between the municipality of Horbay as high winds and snow flooded the area. Although most cars were eventually able to set off again, a number of trucks were still stuck on Thursday evening, according to forecasters from the Swedish Transport Administration. Well, Badis our blood viewers, we finally conclude this edition. Thank you for being with us, and make sure to tune in later as usual for more. Have a great evening.